My sme mierová strana.
We are a peaceful country. We will not send a single round to Ukraine, and we will push for the European Union to use all its weight and support peace talks as quickly as possible.
Right, okay, so this is what aligning with Russia now looks like. We won't assist in killing the other side anymore. So, and we want peace talks to be pushed by the big powers. That's aligning with Russia. That's Russian sympathizer. He's a Russian sympathizer. He wants Ukrainians to stop killing people and being killed.
It is a crack in Eastern European support to Ukraine. As we go into European Parliament elections, these very polarized societies, like in
Oh, wow, look at this. This is I'm pretty positive this is one of the German Marshall Fund creations. Oh, no. Oh, right. I just saw what it was. I didn't have my glasses on. I'm sorry. The German Council on Foreign Relations, one of the worst. I mean, I thought there was a whole European Council on Foreign Relations. I wasn't aware that it was a German Council on Foreign Relations. Maybe each of the regional councils on foreign relations in Europe meets in the European Council on Foreign Relations. One of the founder members of that was Daniel Korski, who's you want to look into. He's going for mayor of London. He also worked with Nicole Junkerman, one of the Epstein associates who went into business with Peter Thiel and Ehud Barak in Carbine 9/11, which will attempt to basically get between you and the police for the intelligence services of other countries, including Israel and the Mossad. And Milan Nikia is a Slovak analyst from the German Council on Foreign Relations. So Channel 4 ain't bringing you the best here, are they? This guy, look at that look on his face now. That kind of looks like Council on Foreign Relations.
Slovakia, are prone to be mismanipulated into by populist voters into this kind of stance against military support, which is a stance against.
Wow, that was such a word salad. We're gonna have to repeat what he says. This is one of those times. This German Council on Foreign Relations loon. We're going to listen to every one of his words. You want to listen to the people from the Council on Foreign Relations are the ones who are pushing the agenda. This is watch this word salad. Let's start off.
It is a crack in Eastern European support to Ukraine.
It is a crack in Eastern European support for Ukraine.
As we go into European Parliament elections,
as we go into European Parliament elections,
polarized societies like in Slovakia.
It's a very polarized societies like in Slovakia.
Are prone to be mismanipulated into.
You are prone to be mismanipulated. Mismanipulated. Is that an error? Was he saying was a miss an accident or mismanipulated, where wrongly manipulated, a suggestion that he thinks there's a right way to be manipulated? Yes, that's what I'm suggesting. That he's saying mismanipulated is like kind of double speak for it's not our kind of manipulation, because that's what it sounds like if you think about definition wise.
By populist voters into this kind of stance against military support, which is a stance.
Mismanipulated. All right, let's listen to that again.
To this kind of stance against military support, which is a stance manipulated into.
Mismanipulated into
this kind of
by populist voters into this kind of
stance against military support, which is a stance against continuation of
a stance against military support, which is a stance against
the war.
Continuation of the war. Good. It's a stance against. So why is mismanipulation? These guys, the way they speak, you've got to realize this is how they've always done it as well. And they say by populist leaders. He said by populist leaders. Well, these guys, Council on Foreign Relations and stuff, they make populist leaders, don't they? They're the ones who make populist leaders. So is it their populist leaders or is it a mispopulist leader?